Hey there, I'm Chris Ponick, Certified Public Accountant, Certified Coach, and the host of the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast. And I want to welcome you to this new series that I'm doing on this podcast. My intention is to drop one of these additional episodes every Monday while I continue to provide you with the regular Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast episodes, which will continue to help you take control of and understand your business finances with topics that ultimately impact your bottom line. I have many business owners, accountants, and other high-stress professionals who listen to this podcast, and I want to get more help out there for individuals like you when it comes to mastering your mindset. I'll be taking a few moments each week to touch on topics that many high-stress professionals are dealing with and provide solutions to help you increase your overall well-being. Because I know your time is valuable, just like the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast, my goal is to keep these episodes short and straight to the point, but full of useful information to help you succeed in not only your professional life, but your personal life as well. Have you ever taken the time to really think about what you truly want in your life? Our lives are busy, and it's easy to think about things on the fly. But how often do you take the time to really think about it? When I ask my clients what they want in their lives, there are many times that they say they don't really know. They haven't taken the time to think about it, and it makes it hard for them to set goals. When you aren't setting goals, or even the right goals, it's hard to accomplish them. How do you really know what to do if you don't know what the end goal is? Ready to clarify what you truly desire in your life? Let's dive in. One of the first steps in clarifying what you want in your life is to see what it is that you actually want. You need to find out what your true desires are so that you can start creating a plan to reach these goals. Is there something that comes to your mind as you're listening to this podcast? What's at least one desire that you have that you'd like to see in your life? What's one dream that you have? Don't worry if this is hard for you to think about. It's pretty normal if you've never really thought about it much on your own. I'd like you to take some time to think about at least 5 things that you'd like to have in your life. 5 dreams that you'd like to see happen. 5 of your biggest desires. If you're able to easily come up with 5, think about it a little bit more and see if you can come up with another 5, 10, or even 15 of these desires. I always think it's amazing to see, once you get started on some of the desires that you want in your life, to see other ones that are popping up as well. They don't have to be big dreams. They could be small and simple as well. Just try to come up with at least 5. I want you to dream big when you're doing this. Don't let any thoughts creep in like, maybe I don't deserve this, or I could never afford it, or what would people think if they knew this is what I really wanted? You don't have to explain why you want it. You don't need to justify anything. You simply get to write down what you would love to have in your life. Even if you don't think this dream would ever happen, or if you doubt yourself, I still want you to write your desires down. Just dream about it for a few minutes and ask yourself what you'd like to see in your life. What do you genuinely want in your life? Once you have your dreams and your desires written down, I'd like you to take this one step further and ask yourself why you listed them. Don't come from a place that you think that you need to justify or explain yourself to anyone. I want you to ask yourself why, so that you know your reason. I want you to see if you actually like your reason for wanting this dream or desire in your life. If you'd like to continue listening to the rest of this podcast, I invite you to sign up for my free private podcast, where I do a deeper dive into this topic on the Mastering Your Mindset Moments podcast for high-stress professionals. When you're busy working in a high-stress profession, it's often hard to accomplish what you truly want in your life. This private podcast offers solutions that you can immediately apply to your life so that you can not only achieve your goals, but increase your sense of purpose, satisfaction, and lead a more fulfilling and enjoyable life. You can sign up at financialadventure.com/private to hear about the solutions that I provide on this topic. I'll post links to this and other valuable resources for business owners, accountants, and other high-stress professionals where you're listening to this podcast.